to talk about something just between you and I that I truly love. And we can start at the top. So Jen truly loves jewelry. That's a no-brainer, right? I truly love silver jewelry and Italian-made jewelry. And if we're going to refine it even further, my favorite silver jewelry is UltraFine. And I'm not just saying it because it's in front of me. You've seen me present jewelry for over 12 years now, and every time UltraFine is in front of me, I say the same thing. When it comes to silver, most of the time, if I'm purchasing silver jewelry, I will get it in UltraFine silver if it's available. There are a lot of reasons why, and it's not just because it's fancier, looks prettier. We're going to talk about that because that's definitely true. It is because I'm not a huge fan of having to care for jewelry. I'm learning that now because I'm like scrubbing and polishing my engagement ring every single day to make sure it's extra sparkly, right? That's about all the scrubbing and polishing I want to do. UltraFine silver is not just crafted in Italy, which already makes us go artisan craftsmanship. They take great pride in their work. That's really great. It's made in 95% pure silver. And the remaining alloy makes it nickel-free and tarnish resistant. Tarnish resistant, those are my two favorite words. Now, if you focused on my words all this time and didn't look at the price, well done. You have really good attention span. But I invite you now to look at the price tag on this rolling ring. It's $48.98 for all of that silver, and that is quite a bit. Additionally, it's not soldered together. So this ring actually separates into 3 bands. And why is that relevant and important? Because when you put it on then, you have the ability to roll it up and down. And that's just fun, but it makes you extra comfortable. So here are your choices. We're going to do it always in silver, but you're going to let us know whether you want the high polish, which is right here, or the textured. And I invite us to come in a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move my hand into the shot because I feel like the texture contrasts pretty well against a skin tone background. So you see how it has almost like, if you think of stone, like a stone countertop or marble countertop, and it has those almost pores to them. That's the texture that we get here, but it also allows the silver to mattify a little bit and give you more of a luster than a shine. Now, when it comes to silver, if you prefer the shine, then you're going to go with the high polish. And that is true classic, almost nod to the wedding band, the bridal set. But the true story here is about what it is made of. That ultrafine silver, I was always baffled by it because it's so high quality and yet it was always so affordable. When you think of silver, and most of the silver jewelry you have right now, if it has that 925 stamp on it, that means it's 92.5% pure silver. Just like gold comes in 24K, 18K, 14K, and so on. That is how the silver purity is measured. In ultrafine, it is stamped 950. So that means 95% pure. Why do we care about 0.25%? Well, it's because it gives it more of that radiance, that brilliance. And then we still have a little wiggle room in the alloy. That's what makes it harder because silver is pretty soft. And that alloy is not filled with nickel. And nickel is what is most of the time turning your skin green. If you're wearing rings and it leaves that green band on your finger, you take the earrings off and they're, you know, a green tone, simply a sensitivity to the nickel. That's not there. But my favorite part is you'll never have to polish this. I mean, you'll have to wipe off your fingerprints every once in a while. But you never go into your jewelry box and go, is that silver or copper? Because it always looks like that. Silver chains, silver bracelets, silver rings. They always look as brilliant as you see right here. Leave it to Italy to do exactly that. They're going to make sure it's the best. But why do we care? Well, especially in a ring, something that we always look down and see, something that's a true, like, chosen with love piece of jewelry because it's on your hand. It's what everybody else sees when you're talking, when you're moving your hands. And this one comes in sizes 4 through 11. So if you're wearing it on a pinky finger or you have smaller fingers, you're getting it for an 11-year-old, a 12-year-old who wants to play with jewelry. Or you're getting it for the guys, 10, 11, maybe yourself for an index finger. You need those different sizes. You don't always have to default to your ring size. I did, and I have to tell you what I didn't expect to do was kind of playing with it all day long. It really is that rolling band ring that you just kind of fiddle with, and because it is that harder silver, you can. So you might find it becomes that kind of Remember how we used to put like a string or a rubber band around our finger to remind us of something? Every time you go to touch it and you roll it back and forth, think of something that you're grateful for. Or every time you touch it, because maybe you're kind of stressed out and you're trying to think, you go, God's in charge. Or every time you touch it, you think about someone that you love, the one that puts a smile on your face, like they did just now. You think about that. For me, it symbolizes infinity, like the infinity symbol, because you can never break these apart. You'd have to cut through them to do so. So maybe it represents your eternal love for your partner, for your children, for your higher power. See, there's lots of meaning in something that's so simple, right? And also so beautiful. So you get that coverage on the finger without it being a wide band. And then to clean it, you just live in it. And you can take a polishing cloth to it, but really just because you want to buff the perfumes and the lotions off of it, not because it's tarnished. So this is on a sale price now, down from $61. That, do the math, is about $12 off. Do you pick it up today for about the cost of most costume jewelry pieces? You have fine jewelry. And fine jewelry really only increases in its appreciative value, like how you appreciate it, and sometimes like the actual monetary value of it as well. 4 easy payments of $12.25. Oh, and Sean, I love how you're wearing it right now. Kind of like, yeah, I always forget to try my rings that way, kind of like on a different finger, and it just kind of like hangs in there in between the knuckles. It's a really cool style. So I hope that you will, and I'm going to give, in this remaining minute, I'm going to give a plug to a trip that I am making to Vicenza, Italy. We leave on the 17th. I'm super excited about it. And the reason I'm plugging it is because we're going to be documenting the entire trip. Everything from the Vicenza jewelry show to the food that we're eating and the people that we're meeting and the fashion that we see. We're going to document it all. And of course, I'll be documenting it all on my social media, and excited to help select the pieces that will be shown to you throughout the rest of the year. This one, straight from Italy. This one's straight on your hand. It's J430089. 4 easy payments of $12.25. You're just going to let us know if you want the textured or the high polish. All right.